Have you ever woken up, looked in the mirror, and thought, why does my face look so swollen today? Or maybe your legs just feel heavy and achy after sitting for a while. For so many women over 40, this becomes a surprisingly common feeling. Even when you're doing everything right, eating well, sleeping enough. And here's the reason most people never hear about. Your body has a powerful detox system, but unlike your circulatory system, it doesn't have a pump. It's called the lymphatic system. Think about it. Your heart pumps blood constantly, pushing it through your entire body. But your lymph fluid, it only moves when you move, when you breathe deeply, and when you stay properly hydrated. If you're not doing those things, everything can get a little stuck. Today, I'm going to show you a simple 3-minute reset that helps your body release that trapped fluid and waste. All naturally. No supplements, no expensive treatments. Just your own hands and your breath. And you might just feel the difference almost immediately. So, let's talk about why this lymphatic congestion becomes so much more common as we enter midlife. There are really 3 main reasons. First, and this is a big one, we sit more than ever before. Movement is the engine of your lymph flow. Without it, the fluid just stagnates. Think of it like a river that's been dammed up. Second, let's talk about compression. Things like tight bras, constricting waistbands, and even chronic muscle tension from stress can physically block the pathways, slowing down circulation through your lymph nodes. These nodes are like little filtering stations, and if the flow to them is restricted, they can't do their job properly. Third is hydration. Your lymph fluid is mostly water. So, when we're even just slightly dehydrated, that fluid thickens up. It becomes more like sludge than a flowing river, and its movement slows way down. When your lymph becomes sluggish, waste products and toxins can stay in your tissues longer than they should. This isn't just a sign of aging, it's a sign of congestion. And the great news is, congestion is reversible. So what actually happens when your lymphatic system slows down, and that flow gets blocked? Well, women often notice 3 key things. First, is that persistent puffiness. It's especially noticeable under the eyes, around the jawline, and even in the ankles and fingers. It's that feeling of being swollen that doesn't seem to go away. Second, is a buildup of toxins in the tissues. This can show up in a lot of different ways. You might experience more skin sensitivity or breakouts, recurring sinus congestion, or even breast tenderness, especially around your cycle. These are signals that your body is struggling to clear out waste efficiently. And third, and this one might surprise you, is a feeling of mental heaviness. Many women describe it as brain fog, a lack of clarity, or just feeling slow and sluggish mentally. Your body is incredibly intelligent, but it still needs a good waste removal system to function at its best. Now, here's the really encouraging part. When you get your lymph flowing again, the changes can feel surprisingly fast. Many women I've worked with notice a significant decrease in facial puffiness, often within days. Their thinking feels clearer, that brain fog starts to lift, and they just feel lighter in their bodies, less heavy and bogged down. And there's another huge benefit. Your immune cells, the little soldiers that fight off infections, actually travel through your lymph fluid. So, when the flow improves, your immune response becomes faster and more efficient. It's like clearing a massive traffic jam off a highway. Suddenly, everything and everyone can get where they need to go, quickly. It's a simple, powerful way to support your overall health. Okay, let's do this 3-minute reset together, right now. Remember, your touch should be extremely gentle. The lymph vessels are located just under the skin, so you don't need deep pressure. Think of it as gently stretching the skin, not massaging the muscle. For the first minute, we're going to open the drain. Place your fingertips just above your collarbones, in that soft, hollow area. Now, very gently, just pulse or tap this area about 15 times. This spot is where your lymphatic fluid drains back into your bloodstream. Opening this terminal drainage point first is absolutely essential. It's like opening the main drain before you start flushing the pipes. For our second minute, we'll focus on neck drainage. Place your hands flat, just behind your ears on your neck. Now, very slowly, and with a feather-light touch, stroke downward toward your collarbones. So slow, so light, so gentle. Let's repeat that about 15 times. And for our final minute, we're doing the armpit pump. Place one hand in the opposite armpit. Gently cup the area and pull upward, toward your heart, as if you're gently scooping and lifting. Repeat this on both sides. This area contains a large cluster of important lymph nodes, especially crucial for breast health. And that's it. 3 minutes, you did it. I invite you to try this simple reset every morning for just 1 week. And then, pay attention. Watch what happens to the puffiness in your face, to your energy levels, and to your overall sense of lightness. It's often these small, daily rituals that create the biggest and most lasting transformations. If you practiced this routine with me today, please press that like button so I know to create more guided routines just like this one. And be sure to subscribe to the Immune Lens, where we explore all the ways to care for your body wisely and effectively after 40. Next week, we're diving into the spleen, the immune organ that almost nobody talks about, but is so important. Thank you so much for being here today. Stay fluid, stay radiant.